still remember Otima at Tanah Merah. These projects that last time I did do the projects. 46 check and ballotings for 1 unit. I got the units, okay, until 3 o'clock. That I still remember until today. Okay, of course, we are the appointed marketing agency. Okay, One North Eden's. Okay, and the words of One North Eden's, very simple, is done by our side. That means purposely to name it from ERA. Why I say so? You see, just take out the first alphabet. O, N, E, 1. 1 equals to 1 ERA. Is it the name is named for ERAs? Wait, for today's topics, I have 6 important key factors. Okay, and the factors, after I name all the factors and you see the factors, if let's say One North Eden is fulfilled, yes, this is the project, you have to look into it. Okay, first key factors. Okay, locations, look outside CCR. Why look outside CCR? Because don't you think that the CCR is the price a bit, when you rent out, you need a higher renters to cover. Second, MRT station to boost my property value. Yes, we are next to the MRT stations. It's not station, sorry, it's interchange. So how good is the interchange and how it boosts your value? After that, I share with you. Third, New Growth Central. Where to find this New Growth Central? After that, I show it to you again. And number 4, nearby local and international school. How does this school will help you to bring up your property value and the rentals? Number 5, surrounding by amenities. We not only have all the parks, we do have a shopping belt. Not like some of the project, they near to all the park. But for our side, we are near to both worlds. No need to bring your children to see monkey every day. Last one, rental potential. Okay, now I share with you the first point. Okay, for outside, look outside of CCR, meaning that we are so-called city fringe, and our price definitely is lower than CCR. That's how we bring up our value is. We can rent about same price with CCR, and we just across the road. That's the beauty of our RCR. Okay, followed by near to MRT stations. Okay, one of the key factors, MRT stations, you can boost up your property's value, regardless they done or haven't ready. But now we are near to the interchange, and our circle line currently is not circled yet. So after the circles, how does this MRT effect to bring up your property prices? Okay, I will show it to you. And followed by New Growth Central. I will show, after that I will have all the facts and figures to show you how good is One North and how does One North so-called officers, industrial to boost up your properties, and we are constantly bring up the value as well every year. Okay, meaning that, okay, this one will be the next sections. Okay, we have a lot of sections waiting for you to listen. Okay, it's not last, number 4, we do nearby local and international school. Okay, for locals, yes, we have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms to rent to our locals. Why? When the kids going to a primary school, they need to rent an area. If let's say they are not staying there, they need to rent a place for 30 months, meaning that 2.5 years. For sure, they need to sign a contract. And the international school, we do have 3 and 4 bedrooms. Those expatriate, they work at One North, their children study at One North areas, and they will rent One North. And I show you our demand is way below the supply, okay? And the supply is low. Okay, surrounding by all the amenities, main things the school, I don't need to mention, followed by the parks and the shopping mall. After that, I show you how to go and where is the locations. Remember, don't bring your children to see monkey every Saturday, Sunday. Okay, rental potentials. Okay, after that I show you all the CMA surrounded by all the so-called the condos, how much is the rental yield and how much is the rental there. Okay, after seeing, wow, maybe you think it's a right project for you to buy. Okay. Okay, without further delays, okay, I will show you my slide presentations. Okay, first thing, in our One North Edens, our plannings, our so-called master planning is under Queenstown planning area. So whatever, you just on your computers, go and search for Queenstown, whatever things that they need to build the new road, circles, the cycle route, whatever, new parks. You look under Queenstown, they will tell you and benefit our One North Edens residents. Okay, so remember, we are under Queenstown planning areas. So for our site, what is regional centers? A lot of people ask me, hey, regional centers, what is regional centers? Okay, so today I will explain to you what is our regional center. The first regional center in Singapore is at CBD areas. You all know, right? All the CBD areas. But I hate to go to CBD. Why? Very simple. We need to send option to developer. A lot of developer office at CBD. But when we 10 o'clock, we move there. We drive there. I think traffic jams. We reach there about 12 o'clock. So we need to wait for the parking lots. Wait and search about another hour gone. So 2 hours gone. Okay, happily I park my cars. I need to deliver my options. Wow. But the lift when they open is full. You still need to wait. That's how people hate to go CBD areas. That's why our Singapore governments, they come out north, south, east, west. After that, I explain to you where is the sub-regional center and the regional center for. Okay, the first regional center is this Tampines regional centers. Okay, until today it's about 20 years, more than 20 years. Okay, followed by Woodlands regional centers. Okay, this one is up and coming. And followed by Jurong District, okay, and Tuas Port. Okay, for this north, south, east, west, why got this regional center, disappeared in, the whole Singapore? Because, very simple, our population, we have 5.6 million. So just imagine one day, everybody need to do their CPF, transfer this and that, or bank gains. Everybody drive to CBD. They will jam up the whole CBD. It's not vehicle accidents, it's human. They will hit each other. That's why they need to divide out to Woodlands, Tampines, and Jurong. Okay, so 5 million populations, they will go north, south, east, west. Okay, they'll split up and go to other regional centers. And for Singapore, you can see we do have regional centers, and industrial estate is very important. So for One North, you can see from our maps, One North, they do have industrial estate as well. Okay, the rest of the industrial estate all will be at near to this northeast area. You can see from the Singapore maps. Okay, and sub-regional centers. You can see Buona Vista, we do have a north. Okay, blue color north. There was sub-regional centers, and we do have a Bishan. Okay, for these two so-called sub-regional center, Bishan and Serangoon will be the new one. Bishan is at near to this Junction 8, and the other one, Serangoon, will be at the 3 show flats in futures, will be the sub-regional centers. Okay, you can see from our maps. And not only this, for our site, you can see we do have so-called education hubs, and we do have sub-regional centers, and we do have industrial estate business park for our site. And this is the circle I show it to you. Okay, we are not only ones, we are 3 in 1. Okay, and we not only these things, we are gateway. We can call ourselves a gateway to those CBDs, Jurong District, and the main thing is Greater Southern Waterfronts. So these 3 combines, you can see how powerful we are. We are situated in the matured sub-regional centers, and we are near to them. Okay, I show you. These 3 areas will be CBDs. We take about 40 minutes drive. Greater Southern Waterfronts, 8 minutes drive. And second CBD is about 12 minutes drive. So can say that we are the gateway to them. Okay, so for CBD, very simple. I know not selling you CBDs because the PSA is quite, but there are more than 76 scrabble with 5,000 the buildings, skyscrapers and 5,000 businesses in the heart of the Singapore, and everybody knows CBD areas. Followed by second CBDs is at Jurong Lake District. Okay, that side, okay, it's quite huge. They have 3,000 companies and 500,000 square meters of office areas. Okay, over 250,000 meters of retails. Okay, and dinings. Okay, and of course they do have hotels, 2,800 hotels room at that whole so-called CBD areas, the second CBD lah. And Greater Southern Waterfronts. Okay, you can see the white colors when I highlighted. Okay, the Greater Southern Waterfronts take about 8 minutes from outside to there. Okay, there is a 3.5 times of the size of so-called Marina Bays. Okay, it's quite huge. Just imagine our One North is so big. We can have how many One North so-called red our project there. Okay, it's huge and big, and this one is up and coming, and it's near to our side. Okay, so for our side, just now I mentioned CCR, RCR. Where's our locations? We are located at RCR. Okay, you can see for my start there, the start points will be our locations, and this one is under RCR. Okay, so where's the CCR? Okay, 9, 10, 11, you can see the color codes, and 1, 2, 6. Okay, this one is downtown core, and we do have Sentosa as well. Okay, this one is a CCR, core center regions. Okay, for RCR, where's RCR? We are District 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 20. So we are located at District 5. We are same things, a gateway near to District 9, 10, 11. Okay, you can see from the maps, we are so near to them, and we are city fringe. Of course, how much they are selling, we can be cheaper, but our rental yield may be the same. And we are situated in the sub-regional center, don't be forget. So this one is OCR. You can see the borderline. I can show you. Okay, this one will be highlighted borderline. So after this will be OCR. Okay, you can see the line here. My cursor is. Okay, so we are in the city fringe. So you can see the whole plans, so-called master plan in the whole Singapore. Okay, we are here and we have 3 knocks here. Okay, meaning that we do have natural businesses and we do have education. I'm very excited to share with you all. You can see. Okay, and okay, Woodlands, they're up and coming, and all the way you can see the way from the side. They only have industrial estate. Okay, and regional center is quite far from them. You can see the whole things. My pointers, my pointer is, and the corners here, green, orange color and green color. This green color, this one is at so-called Punggol areas, Punggol district, up and coming. But they only have green color, orange color. You can see from here. One irrigations. Okay, followed by Changi side. This one haven't ready yet. On the way. Same things, all is orange color. You can see only the blue colors at the heart of the whole Singapore. Same things from Jurong, same things, they have a way from second CBD all the way to Tuas. Okay, you can see same thing is all orange color. Only outside, you can see we are near to all the blue business nodes. Okay, so where is the top 6 regional center in the whole Singapore? First one, Tampines. Of course, we are 20 years. Okay, they done up everything. It's just so nice, so beautiful, and they bring up their property value. But one thing after that I will share with you, it's not failures, but the main thing is that they didn't build any condominium there. That's why after I share with you more on the HDB side for their side. Second one will be our site, Buona Vista. You can see because our site is quite convenient locations. Okay, and lifestyle and rental are high in our locations. Okay, and because we are situated in the sub-regional centers. Okay, and third one will be Jurong East. This one is up and coming. Lebar, of course. Number 5 will be Woodlands. This one is up and coming. Okay, and one more thing that last time they did mention, they do have Seletar Regional Centers. I share with you. Okay, at this corner here, but currently they cancel it and they bring the 2 sub-regional centers to Bishan and Serangoon. But don't forget, there's still potentials. That means they can build the things anytime. If let's say they think that not enough. Okay, so now we come back to One North. Okay, where's One North? Okay, you can see all the highlighted red color line, so big for One North, that's all. And you can see we are situated in the business hubs and educations at the site. All the educations so-called site will be here, you can see with the E. Okay, business hubs, and we don't have much of so-called residential. Okay, so for our site, very simple. Where's our locations? The pink colors. Okay, what is this color for? This color codes. Okay, and just right in front of us is white colors. What is this white color for? And where is the education? Okay, this one will be the education lens. 1, 2, you can see the E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this one will be education's lens. Okay, and this side green color will be the One North Park. Okay, and blue color will be business, all the businesses. And this pink color, what are these pink colors? Come, I share with you more. And confirm our site, we don't have much of the so-called project there. Okay, meaning that residential area. We only have 1 corner here. Okay, so for pink colors will be residential with commercial at level 1s. Okay, meaning our level 1, we got 6 shops. Remember, we do have F&B and or retail. Either So why is white? A lot of people say no, hospital. But it's not. Okay, they can zone under residentials, they can change. Offices, shop or hotels. This one very expensive. If you see hotel, wow, not much area for hotels. Okay, and so on and so forth. So of course, don't worry, we'll send the slide out to you all to study. No worries. So followed by the blue. What is blue? Blue one will be business park. Okay, and you see just on the maps, we are situated, surrounded by them. Okay, meaning that our rentals will be the one of the highest. Because the newspaper they came out. Where's the top new? Where's the top 6 regional centers will be outside. Okay, we are number 2 rankings. Okay, so in the areas, a lot of people say we have 50,000 of workforce and 100 square hectares of offices. So where these offices from, and where's the locations, and where's the workforce from where? Okay, so this one is my research from my side. Okay, for One North, the whole areas, we do have 24,000 of workforce. Okay, in that whole areas. Not only here, the next one will be Mediapolis. They do have 5,000 employees. Okay, so Science Park 1 and 2, same things, they have 21,000 of workforce at their whole areas. Not forget, we have Science Parks 1, 2, and 3. Okay, followed by NUS. Okay, our NUS is located at our site. After that, I show you the maps, where's the location of NUS near to our site. Okay, and the students in the whole NUS, we have 31,000. Okay, from here you can see they have male and females. So total add up will be 31,257,000 of so-called students currently. So very simple, we need to break out to 2, divided to 2, meaning that the One North we have 24,000, we are divided to 2 will become 12,000. Mediacorp 5,000 divided by 2 will be 2,005, followed by 10,500 for Science Park 1 and 2, 3. And NUS students, let's say 31,000, we divided by 2, will be 15,000 of locals. And they say they have hostel. Yes, they have roughly, I did a search, they have 2,000 hostel in the NUS areas. Okay, one hostel you can easily host 4 students, meaning that 8,000 students. We have 15,000 divided by minus 8,000 will become 7,628 students. So we add up all figures: 12,000, 2005, 10,005, 25,000 plus 7,628 equals to the whole areas. We have 57,628 so-called prospect. They want to find a place to rent. So can they get a place or not? I quite worry. I quite worry. Because I do a research in the whole Queenstown areas. You can see One North. We only have 600 of condo. Condo plus apartment is about 500 plus. So add up landed, we have 60, others for 20s. We only have 600 units. So want to hold 57,000, a bit difficult. So we talk about the whole Queenstown. Okay, we add on all the Queenstown, the figure you can see, like we talk about Dover. We have 12,590 total units. So we add up everything, become 112,000 units in the whole Queenstown areas. But of course, about 80% is for own stay. So we minus off, multiply by 80, we have 89,000 for own stay. Imagine we have 89,000 units for own stay, and we only have 22 units for rentals. So how to hold the 57,000? Big question mark. So meaning that we only have 165 units. Either you buy or you grab. Or either you buy or say bye-bye. Okay? Okay, so now we talk about MRTs. We walk to MRT stations from here. Okay, I did measurements from our side because I walk personally. So from our side, just right in front, they do have a staircase. You can see my pointers all the way. I walk, and this side will be the One North Park, the entrance. Cross the road, they have a sheltered link all the way to bring me to MRT station. And this one is not MRT station. This one is interchange. Okay, you need to say the right words. Interchange. Why? Interchange, they have much value rather than stations. So from the other side, okay, same things. We can walk about 669 meters. So 100 meters equivalent to 1 minute. So from here it's about 6 minutes to the other MRT stations. Okay, so we are at here, red colors. So right in front, don't forget that one will be the hotels estate. So MRT effect, a lot of people say MRT effects, but you all know, until today we still have an effect. Why? Because our circle line until today is not a circle, it's a semi-half circle. So where's the circles completed? Okay, in 2025. Okay, this one is from last, they started on last 1/8 they start to build the things. So completed in 2015. Of course, it's not when 2025 then the whole thing completed. Singapore government's a bit kiasu. Okay, they will say that maybe they completed in 2023 because of downtown lines, Thomson line, Thomson East Coast line. They say that completed in 2023, but they completed in 2020. But the main thing is because of COVID, they postponed another 6 months, become 2021. Okay, then they have a so-called interview, say well done, well done. So I believe that in 2023, the whole things were completed. This one my statement. So where's the 3 stations? Keppels, Cantonments, Prince Edwards. Okay, when they completed these 3 stations, will become a circle. Okay, you can see for my maps here, will become a circle. Okay, currently it's not circle. So how does this thing bring up our value? Very simple. Currently, I need to take east-west line to go and change to purple lines or here and there. Then I will reach so-called CBD areas. But in future, no need. Okay, I just need to take the circle lines all the way circles. I will reach the CBD within minutes. Okay, I don't need to change here and there. That's how powerful is our interchange is. Okay, so they are completed in 2025. From here, okay, the stations will be these 3 stations: Keppel, Cantonments, Prince Edwards. Okay, they will link up to Bayfronts, Marina Bay. Okay, have a link, it's a circle. Okay, and just now I mentioned our CMA. Okay, current so-called the sales in our areas, because frankly I did a research. I also have a shock. Hey, how come we only have 4 so-called project in that whole areas, one north, and they need so many people, so-called renters. That's why we can fix a higher rental in that whole areas. Okay, so now I show you Dover Park's view is not part of our one north so-called projects. It's not inside our so-called one north. And Heritage View, same things. Okay, TOP in 1997. Okay, and the 2 bedrooms they are selling at 1.088. Okay, don't forget, you buy resales, people already earn the first hand, and subsequently you need to do a lot of renovations. Okay, so for 3 bedrooms, plus the main things, they got swimming pool. I think you know that to swim. Whether the maintenance is good, and you give a higher maintenance. Okay, and the 3 bedroom they are selling at 1.63 millions. Okay, and Heritage, okay, TOP in 2000s. Okay, 2 bedroom asking about selling. This one transacted at 1.22 millions. Okay, followed by 3 bedrooms 1.620. Okay, followed by 4 bedrooms 2.9. Okay, one north just beside us. Okay, one north TOP in 2009. 1 bedrooms at 1.03 millions, quite high, and 2 bedrooms at 1.5. 3 bedroom at 2.1. Okay, for Rochester is up near to our side. TOP in 2011, opposite our side. So for 1 bedrooms, they are transacted at 1.2. 2 bedroom at 1.8. Wow, pretty high. And 3 bedroom at 2.5. 4 bedroom 3.2. Okay, and you can see this one is transacted. It's not asking, because asking we still can discount, but this one is transacted, meaning that close deal done. Okay, and the units of Lower Park Views, they have total of 686 units. Heritage View 618, One North 405, and Rochester is about 366. So total add together, still far away from our side. Okay, and you can see the rentals here. Wow, for Dover Park View, 1 bedroom can fix at 2.7. Don't forget, they are out of our one north. And 2 bedroom is about 3.1. 3 bedrooms 4.5. 4 bedrooms is about 8,000, 8.5. Okay, Heritage View 3.7, 5 for 2 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms at 4,001, and the 4 bedroom at 9,000. Why the 3 bedrooms at so high price? Because a lot of expatriate, they need to study at, the children study at so-called international school near to outside, and the fathers, the mothers, maybe they are work in one of the office area, one north areas. So it's this rental they're willing to pay. You know why? Because if they say they stay outside, they need to take transport here and there or buy a vehicles. It's the same things. So they rather to pay a higher rental in our areas. And one north residences, one north and the Rochester. Okay, you can see compare. We fix the higher rentals, like 1 bedrooms, 3,004, 3,007, 2 bedroom, 5,000 and 5,002. Okay, 3 bedroom, 6,000, 6,008. Okay, compare others, we are the highest. Okay, and the 4 bedrooms, okay, this one maybe is the low floor. Okay, it's about 6,000 to 9,000. Okay, and within the amenities, okay, for our site, very simple. If let's say you're driving, it's very simple. For within 25 minutes to all major expressway. This one is we did on the peak hours. Okay, meaning that the highest time that you reach KJE will be at 24 minutes away from our site. Okay, it's quite convenient. Okay, and the main thing, just I mentioned, we not only have parks, we do have a shopping malls. So for our site, this one is Rochester Mall, just right in front of us, the Star Vista. Eventually, we just minutes walk away. So I just give you all a guide for driving from here to there. Because of course, shopping, you need to buy some things. Okay, you need to drive there. It's about 3 minutes drive. all the way to the Vivo City is about 40 minutes. Okay, for all the shopping malls. So within 1 kilometers and 2 kilometers to all the school, local and internationals. So we have the Fairfield Primary School is within 1 kilometers from our site to there. Okay, and all the international school, we have UWC. Okay, and we do have NUS. That's what I mentioned. NUS. How far is one NUS? Meaning that from here to here is within 1 kilometers, and within 2 kilometers we will reach the heart of NUS. Okay, meanings what? From primary school all the way to NUS. We talk about secondary, Talk about secondary. A lot of parents, they think where to find a place got this type of primary school amenities are all the way to secondary, because why? They can stay here for more than 14 years. They don't need to find a place to shift, to change, or primary school study here. They don't have secondary. I need to go to other side. But don't forget, we are all the way from JC to NUS. Okay, all the way from primary school to the NUS. Meaning what? Here will be the education hubs. Don't forget the words, education hubs. Okay, and the park, of course, don't bring your wife to shopping more often, because you will spend a lot. Your pocket will have a hole for very big. So what you need to do somehow is that need to bring them to see the natural monkey, what we say. Okay, you can bring them to all the parks here. Okay, we do have One North, Midways, and we do have Cambridge, Clementi Woods, West Coast Parks. Okay, within 1 to 2 kilometers. Okay, and doorstep will be reached the One North Park enough. Okay, our locations, our actual sites is near to this One North Gateway. You need to turn into Sim Barrack, right? So we have one entrance. I don't know whether the fronts. I think it's the front entrance. Okay, and the side also Sim Barrack. Okay, so now I show you the orientations. This one will be the actual site. The orientations. Okay, you can see the arrow, the north facings. Okay, we are north-south facings. Okay, and I already taken the view at 13th floor, meaning that per level is about 2.9 height, ceiling heights estimated. So I fly a drone up all the way to 13th level. I stop it. I show you all the view. Okay, we have A view, we have B, and we have C. Okay, I show you to the A view first. Okay, this one at the side of our A view. Same things, we can see the horizon view all the way from front to the backs, and it's open. It's nice, very beautiful. Okay, followed by the front view. Of course, in front they are doing all the so-called new projects. They have a few up and coming so-called buildings here, right in front of you. And a lot of people say, hey, your site don't have sea view. Now I show you the sea view. Okay, sea and the view. Okay, so our sea view is very beautiful. You can see from the side here. Okay, followed by all the so-called the projects. We compare a regional center. How does this so-called sub-regional center value your properties? You can see Paya side, we do have Park Space residences. Okay, launched in 2015, and how much they are selling? Okay, from 1 million all the way to very high. Okay, the PSS is around 1,008 to 2,000. 2001. You can see from here. Okay, followed by J Gateway. They just announced, that side will be the so-called. Sorry, that side will be the so-called the second CBD, and you can see the areas. Sorry. Okay, how much they are under OCR. Okay, and because of they mentioned about Jurong Lake District, straight away they bring up their property values. Okay, from 2008 to 2009. Okay, JKW, and this one is transacted. Okay, this one is 1 bedrooms, 473, and 699 will be the 2 bedrooms. Okay, how much they are selling? Okay, they are selling at 1,008 all the way to 1,009. Okay, 1,009 plus, and this one is transacted, and they are under OCR, meaning that our site, let's say anything below 2,000 is a good buy. Okay, followed by Tampines. One of the failure is they didn't build any condominium there. But don't worry, we'll compare the properties, the HDB in the so-called the Tampines regional centers within 20 years. You see, they still can fetch about 700 over 1,000 to 800 over 1,000. Okay, for the HDB, it's not easy. Continuous for 20 years. If not wrong, you can go and search the so-called past transactions. Okay, the transacted price will be at that areas is very strong. Okay, because of the regional centers. And now we compare RCR projects. We do have sellings. How much is their sellings? About 1,006. Of course, 1,006 will be the biggest unit, 4 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, to 2,003 for the 1 bedrooms. So anything for our side, below 2,000, is it a good buy? If let's say below 1,008, 1,009, how? Can grab or not? Can buy or not? You go and think, go and count. Okay, followed by Ule residences, 1,006, of course, are bigger units. They do have 1,009. Okay, 2 bedroom for 1,009, and 4 bedrooms is 2,003. Okay, 4 bedroom 2,003. Merah, okay, all the way from 2001 to 2003. Okay, this one is newly launched, so we can compare apple to apples. Okay, but their side, they don't have any offices. They don't have any officers. They don't. School they have, international school they have, but not much. Not much. Not like us. We have four international school. Their side only one. Okay, and verticals same things. This one can compare 1,009, 1,008 to 1,009, near to 2,000, because their side they have nothing. They have not education hubs. Nothing. For our side difference. So now today I want to show you the AMS CCR. It's about 2006 to 2009. The pricing, the PSF. So for our side it's 2,000, and we're near to their side. So you just compare how much they need to rent. If let's say the 1 bedroom they bought at 1.5 million, what's the rentals they need to fix? Okay, compare our side. So I think the AMS, a lot of people still remember. And why I compare the AMS? Because they're quite similar from our side. We are under pink colors buildings. Remember what it is? Level 1 have commercials. So all the blue color will be all the offices, and we're surrounded by them. Okay, so meetings, offices, retail they have, offices they have. Okay, park they have also lah. Can say a bit of park. How about residentials? Health centers, we have NUH, we do have NUH, we are near to the hospital, and the side they have also those polyclinics. But how about educations level, educations? Okay, we are education hubs. The side I think have all the school, small school. So we can compare apple to apples. Whether if you miss the AMS, don't miss One North. Wait, now this one will be the successful 9 bid for One North gateways. So how much is the PPR? Okay, total value will be at 155.7 million. Okay, and the PPR will be 1,001. Okay, 1,000 per plot ratio. Per plot ratios, meaning that how much they will launch or asking when they launch. So this one will be as the other sections, meaning that we do have more sections coming out. So you need to stay tuned for our SMS. We will tell you when we will review the things, and it's accurate because I did quite a lot of calculations. It's about there. And you can compare recently launched, the bid at Tanglin Street. Okay, their PPI is about 1,005. Okay, and the other one will be 1,004. So $1,000 a bit challenging. Okay. So now end of my presentations. Now very simple. The Nico will share with you more on One North locations. How beautiful is our One North locations? How good? And I pass the mic to Nico. Come, Nico.
Hello. Hi everyone, afternoon. Okay, thanks Ken. Alright, can I give a very good overview of the whole Singapore to how One North itself is a very important site for you all to take note of. Okay, for myself, right, I have been 18 years in the business, all right, and my first few GTA, right, actually is from Dover, One North area. So in fact, I was doing, that's a bit of my background so that you understand why I say that this potential site is really something that all of us shouldn't be missing it out, because once you miss out, I don't know when is the next time that is going to launch again another residential area. Okay, how I look at this location, right? Since more than 15 years ago, okay, I first started marketing Heritage View and Dover Park View. At that time, right, Rochester residences and the One North residences is still not up yet. A lot of people will be asking me at that time when they say, hey, if I buy Heritage View and Dover Park View, if the One North residences come out and then Rochester come out next time, what will happen to my property, the older one in this Dover area? Then I said, actually, you don't need to worry, because at that time I already told them don't need to worry much really, because that site is really very shortage of supply. Okay, so even with the other two new condos come out at the time, right, it's not enough to cater to the kind of demands that One North is generating. Okay, due to all the reasons I'm going to share with you shortly. Okay, this location is not something that is not established. It's already established, and more things coming in. Okay, this is what I need you all to understand. Okay, that there is no worry now, and there's no worry in future due to the current development and upcoming, like, master plan. All right. So, okay. So One North in a nutshell, right? Is actually an icon of Singapore knowledge-based economy. Okay, the master plan developed by JTC. Okay, and there's 200-acre estates, right, integrating. Document screen. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So 20 hectares estate integrating residential, commercial, tertiary research institutions, and recreational facilities, as well as the green lung. Okay, when we highlight this is because we are talking about the four things, which is the work, live, play, and work, live, play, and learn. Okay, these four things is all integrated in this area. It's a master plan designed by the renowned architect, the late Zaha Hadid. Okay, who is he? He actually is the one who designed Dividend. Okay, if you know Dividend is such a beautiful project. Okay, so he is the one who actually designed the master plan. All right, and this thing is conceptualized in 2001. Back then, 2001, I'm not even the agent yet, but subsequently, that is where I come into this area and find this area potential is so great. Okay, and the development has already faced over 15 to 20 years, costing an estimate of $15 billion. So, meaning by now, most of the things that was conceptualized then are almost all done already. But not to worry, because new things are upcoming, okay, which I'm going to share with you. And if you have this knowledge, right, and you understand what I'm talking about later on, you can share with your customers, and they will be convinced that this area is going to be something that is, there's no fear. Generally, there's no fear of not having enough demand to support this area. Okay, how's key growth sector like biomedical sciences, info, communications, technology, and media, and the startup, right, supported all by the capability of science and engineering. So everybody will know One North being good at this thing, and this strategic the strategic location is near Science Park, NUS, and NUH, right, to facilitate collaborations. So there's a reason why they choose this location, because they are all near this establishment. Okay, so today this is a vibrant hub for innovation and enterprise. Okay, so this is the precincts in One North. Okay, you can see One North in the center, the map, right? One North Eden is in this side. Okay, then what we have in the is the Vicinity commercial and lifestyle. Okay, we have tenant development. We also have infocom, technology, science, and engineering. Okay, we also have the we also have the incubator and startup in this area. Of course, biomedical sciences. And in this area, very interesting, we have colonial style residential estate as well that they cater to the needs of the people working here. Okay, and we have the media and as well as the emerging industry that is just next to at this Ayer Rajah area. Okay, so this is one look at what we have that is around One North Eden. Okay, so now let's go into the 4 breakdowns with work, live, play, as well as learn. Okay, you need to have a clear understanding what we have in these 4 areas. Okay, and how do you tell them that combined together, this is one of the area that have this 4 support, because a lot of the area is good. I would say that other locations, they are good, but they will be lacking in one or the other. Okay, but we have all 4. Okay, so for the work, right, we have leading 400 leading companies, 16 public research institutions here, 800 innovative startup, and 50 enabler. Okay, in total, we are talking about 50 knowledge worker in this area. Okay, how does this help? I think you should know, right? When we have all these people in coming here to work, we will have a lot of good support in terms of the residential demand is high. Okay, so and there will also be a lot of development and to support the lifestyle for people who is working in this area, like food wise, F&B, retails, you know, all this thing will be catered for an area that have such a number of workers coming in. All right, we also have big companies, big names. Okay, whatever you see here are names that is not unfamiliar to you all, right? Okay, so we have a lot of companies actually moving into this location. Like P&G, right, used to be in Novena. Okay, they also shifted here for a good reason. Okay, because there's a lot of support company based here, so that the people can get what they need, the kind of like collaborations easier. Okay, we have like big names like Shelf, we have Walt Disney Company, Infinite Studio, GSK, Airport, Grab. Okay, MOE is here, and A-Star, which is definitely in the research, biomedical research. Okay, Seagate, Basel, Fujitsu, Canon, Mediacorp, all this, many more. I couldn't name everything, but these are enough to show you how important this location is. Okay, and then we have, yeah, okay, so that's work part. What about the leave? You probably can't really find too many locations that actually have where colonial era buildings, right, meet modern architecture. Okay, so this is exactly what we will see when you come to One North vicinity. You will actually see a lot of conservative houses, colonial houses. Okay, and these are actually also residential, but they are rented to they are rented to people around these locations. For some of them are for shorter terms. Okay, so we also have like new buildings like Fusionpolis. We have One North residences. All the buildings are very state of the art. So it's very different when you can see these 2 combinations kind of buildings in this area, and these are where people actually stay. They can choose different lifestyle of buildings. Okay. Then in terms of play-wise, right? Yeah, we are definitely, everybody will know why Star Vista. If you have been to Buona Vista area MRT, when you come out, right, you will see Star Vista Mall. But a lot of people did not know that this mall is they provide regular activities like kickboxing, Zumba classes, you know, movie screening, and yeah, so there's a lot of like community activities, right, being created in this mall itself. So people who stay there, they will know. Okay, so it's not just a normal mall that is just going to shopping and just eating and come back home. So there's actually a lot of community activities being encouraged in these locations. So people who work there or people who stay there, right, can conveniently join in the activities. And we have also this Star Performing Arts Center. I believe a lot of our ERA agents has been there before because we held our conference there before as well. Okay, so this art center is just right at the doorsteps, right? If you have any people who, if you are selling to any people who like this kind of like enjoy concert, enjoy plays and things like that, right? They will be happy to know that they can actually walk to all these concerts and play, and there is, I think one of the live concert by Mariah Carey also been held in this art center before. So it's quite prominent in the art in the art sector. Okay, so and other place wise, you will, next to this Star Vista Mall, there is actually Rochester Mall. It's right below Rochester Residences. So if you go inside, right, I think this will be parents paradise because it has a lot of enrichment classes, a lot of tuition center in different languages. Yeah, so if you have young kids, right, you can actually put them to a lot of classes there, to enrichment classes there. So after you put them there, you can just hop over to the Rochester, the Star Vista to have your meal, your drinks. There's actually a lot of restaurants nearby for you to just wait for the class to be over. So it's convenient. And in these locations, right, if people around there or work there, you will also know that there's this Deliveroo food market. Okay, so there's 40 seaters dine-in space inside, and Tank Kitchen actually is inside. So it's actually something quite interesting to find in a neighborhood like this. Okay. Oh yeah, Timber Plus is also something to sell for this location. It's not all about like just work, but in terms of some visual wise after work, right, they can actually come over to Timber Plus, which is made out of very interesting container kind of design. They bring in old container and build out this area for like a open concept food center, but it's very hip. Yeah, so live music there, but now of course because of COVID, right, you don't have the live music going on now, but if we back to normal, right, this thing will return, and you have actually can enjoy the beer with a lot of like there are 120 over beers offer there. Okay, and of course a lot of food. Okay, then Fusionpolis, right, which another end of One North Eden side, right, on their end would be also Fusionpolis 1 and 2. Okay, it's right above the One North Circle Line. Okay, so it's one of the more popular mall if you come out from this One North Circle Line. Okay, then you have a lot of supermarket. There's a supermarket. There's a lot of restaurants, cafe, and food services. Okay, spanning from basement 2 to level 2. Nearby, for people who like some heritage feel, right, you can check it out on this Koba. It's an old school kopitiam, okay, open since 1953. This is not the original site. Actually, the original site is at the Normanton site. They actually removed that site for the AYE entrance. Okay, but at that time, a lot of people petition for this place to stay. So they actually moved this whole site, right, closer to the One North, close to Mediapolis right now, okay, to actually have the, they have everything remain as close as possible to as a past Koba. All right, so there will be a lot of residents, a lot of, again, a lot of employee right in that area coming over here to enjoy food and drinks also. They are also the first one to have a lot of like beers, but in bottles. Okay, then there's this Jimmy Monkey's, right, that will be very, very close to One North Eden. Okay, Jimmy Monkey Cafe, right, is one of the pioneer for the third wave coffee in Singapore. Okay, after Starbucks and Coffee Bean, right, there's all the small cafes. Like Jimmy Monkey is one of the pioneer, and they actually was also the first to bring in the Slayer espresso machine. Okay, Slayer espresso machine is like the Ferrari in the car industry. So they have good coffee. So if you are going there with your customers who look at the site, right, you can always like bring them there to this Jimmy Monkey Cafe to have a good coffee and then talk to them about these locations. Okay, and If you are at the show flat, it's just right behind, so you can also with less than 5 minutes walk, you will reach this Dream Monkey Cafe. So it's one place that you can see your customer and tell them that, if you like the coffee here, you like the ambience here, next time you just 2 minutes walk from Eden, One North Eden, you can reach here already. Okay, not to talk about just within the compound, our neighbor, which is Holland V, right? We have Raffles Holland V, we have Holland V, we have Chippy Garden. Okay, so I'm sure this one is not strange. Everybody know what they have to offer, right? Okay, more extension, more things will happen in Holland area as well next time. Okay, wow, okay. You realize that when I say One North, right, people will keep thinking about just like medical, like biomedical area, or the innovations hub and all work like related. But you see my slide for play actually is more than the work now. Okay, so nearby, with just a few minutes drive away, right, you can actually go to this Gilman Barrett. There's a contemporary art cluster, home to international art galleries. There's a lot of restaurants, and it's also the NTU Center for Contemporary Arts Singapore. Why I'm telling you all this thing is because you have to know who like to stay in this location. And if you have people who are interested in, you see how when there's a lot of location, but they don't have proximity to such places of interest, of their hobbies and things like that. So if people who are more like into arts, right, this kind of background, this kind of setting, right, you can show them that you are so close to enjoy all these things within your like within 5 minutes drive away. Okay, and people who like greeneries, like park, like the nature. Okay, you have to sell them the Hot Park and the Cambridge Park that is nearby as well. Okay, it's a 10 km trail green space, right? It's great for exercising, photography, bird watching. So you have to tell them that there is all these things near to One North Eden site. Okay. Okay, so having said all the play, we are talking about the learn, which I think Ken has already covered just now. But let me just go into a little bit more detail on what kind of institution we have. Okay, like INSEAD, right? Is one of my INSEAD is one of my biggest tenant group, I would say, because when I was marketing the 4 existing projects, right, there are certain period where the intake for INSEAD is coming in. Usually few months, 2 to 3 months before their take in, right? Okay, there will be a lot of inquiry from these INSEAD students, a lot. Okay, but they usually are co-sharing. That means like about 2 or 3 people sharing apartments. But and the terms of this is usually a little bit weird, depend on what they sign up for. Like for example, they can be 4 months, 6 months, 10 months, 12 months. That 12 months is really quite normal, 1 year lease. Okay, we will have a different kind of tenancy period. But one thing is that they usually pay higher rental. They really pay higher rental than normal, like family profiles. So this is ongoing, and because there's so many different intakes every year, right? So we always have supporting tenants inquiry from this group of people. Okay, ESSEC as well is another business school that is also very popular. So we have a lot of students from there. In fact, I just put in one group like a month, less than a month back in Heritage View. They have no choice because they have to go to the current. If they have no choice, they cannot find any place here, right? They have to move out of One North to find somewhere further. But if there's a choice, they will want to stay nearby and walk to school. All right, we have also like Singapore Media Academy, Base Learning Campus, Unilever for Heckle, okay, that provide training to their own staff and overseas employee. Okay, so they will be coming here for course and upgrading and scaling. So you will see this kind of profile trying to rent and stay in One North area also. Okay, NTU and One North just next to us. Okay, you have to know NTU and One North because it's just really our neighbor. Our next neighbor is One North Residences, but the other one is actually high institutions, right? That you can actually learn some. I mean, I think it's open for all. It's not really for. It's open for public for some courses there. So if somebody who like learning, they can just really again like pop over to the neighbor blocks and start their course there also. All right, so this is a more labeled, detailed map of how close we are and how many schools we are surrounded by. It's indeed a education hub. The learn part is like we 当之无愧 that means I will have to say that we definitely have so much support. I want to highlight especially for you all, right, that we don't really target at this one-off Eden to investors. I mean, we also target for people who are here, families who are here to stay for long with kids, right? Going to be schooling here from the beginning of primary school all the way to even their tertiary in universities. Okay, we are within 1 km from Fairfield Primary School, which is quite a popular school. I got so many people who buy. That means recent years I realized that there's a lot of buyers who come and buy here because their kids are studying in primary school, Fairfield Primary School. Okay, so it's very important to target people who have young children because they can actually 直通车, that means one straight. They can primary school, they can go to the secondary school thereafter, and they have definitely higher chance to get into ACGC, which is an affiliated school to Fairfield. Okay, so this is something that maybe people do not know so well because ACGC is actually an affiliated school to Fairfield. So you can imagine 6 years in primary school, 4 years in secondary school, 10 years already, right? Then another 2 more years in ACGC, 12 years minimum, and then after you can go to NUS. Okay, another thing to highlight to you all, right, is that not just that they can go to school nearby here. There's a lot of convenience bus stops, right, that can go have direct bus all the way to Bukit Timah area. You all know Bukit Timah well also, right? There's so many good institutions, schools, education. There's also direct bus to Ngee Ann Poly. Okay, so basically, if they want to go to Hwa Chong, they want to go to Nanyang, all the schools that's along Bukit Timah Road, right? There is direct bus from the bus stop nearby to these schools also. So living here doesn't mean, of course, you have to go to this school. You have a choice and you have direct connectivities to other school nearby as well. So this is something that you can add on to your presentation to your clients. Okay. All right. Having said so I covered the work, I've covered the leave, I've covered the play, of course, and also the education part, right? So now, what I want to highlight here to you is that this place is already established. We already have what we just tell you already, okay? But what important to know is that there are more development that is ongoing right now, okay? Right now, it's not ready, but by the time one-off Eden is ready, right, you will get this thing ready as well, okay? So you should understand when I say you have more things ready by then, means that there are more potential to whoever buy one-off Eden. Okay, so the development here is one of the very obvious development here is this Rochester Common. Okay, where is it located? If you see next to the Rochester Residences and the hotel, right? The Park Avenue Hotel. You'll see the crane, all the works are ongoing right now. Okay, what are they building? They're building this first campus style integrated learning the integrated development, right? They actually are a combination of hotels, combination of office towers, and also the Southeast Asia. They have a learning hub. Okay, so basically this is one of the first time the integrated the integrated style that they are going to build there. That means you have office, you have those learning center, you have those hotels to cater to all these kind of travelers at the same time, and they also cater to open area for community events. They call it common grounds. So the whole area is called Rochester Common. So they are also they are planned to come out in probably end next year. Okay, 2021. Okay, so they probably come out earlier than one-off Eden is ready. All right, so what does it tell you also? It will bring in more people who come here to actually work and learn. Okay, and also that means there will be more people coming into this location. So next will be another development that is happening here will be these co-living properties by Escort. Okay, they have successfully bid the land and they are building this co-living building. Okay, offering 324 units of co-living residential for the people in the area. But not to worry, okay, because co-living targeted people are different. Okay, we go for more longer terms and they can do short terms and things like that. Okay, but what I want you to focus on is where are these people bidding lands here for such businesses? Okay, because there is strong government support and private sector's investment in One North. They see potential in this location. They see demand in this location. That's the reason why people will want to invest in One North. If a big company by Escort REITs, right, they want to put their money in these locations, right? Why would we don't want to be part of this area? Okay, this is as a cash cow. There's too many demand there, and if they don't give them the supply, right, of course they will have no choice but to spill over to other towns. Okay, but if you yourself are there to provide the things that they need, right, which is housing, I can see housing as one of the major demand there. When we have more officers, we have more development, we attract so many what I call that, people into this location. We will definitely need housing. Okay, so definitely this area, even company like Escort is also putting their money in. Okay, and the next development that is already upcoming is this Biopolis Phase 6. Okay, so what is this Biopolis Phase 6? Is of course an extension of all their biomedical sciences, research and everything. Governments are putting money into this area to make us the biomedical science hub of Asia. So they will definitely inject a lot of money, activities here, a lot of investment here. So if you take the MRT station, means you take the MRT right from town to Buona Vista MRT, right, you look down to your left. You look down to your left, you'll see a big site next to Mediapolis. Is now constructing. Okay, so in future this is going to be like a extension, the Phase 6 of Biopolis. You will get more officers for research center and everything, and to support all these things, you will get officers, you will get retail, you will get more retail also. So is it good or no good for this location? Okay, I'm sure the answer is very obvious. It's definitely a good thing because we are injecting another big building to expand this this biomedical sciences area. Okay, so you already there. So this is all ongoing development that you need to highlight to your customers. Okay, and other than that, right, is on the same site. Okay, there is this they are also intending to build this Buona Vista node. Okay, you know the rail corridor. For people who don't know, the rail corridor is the old railway, right? That Lebar railway all the way to Woodlands. So they are actually transforming this rail corridor to a green site to bring in like more vibrant and recreational activities. Okay, so when you will pass by this location, and you will, in fact, you will pass by the place that where the Phase 6 is. So they are going to do this the Buona Vista nodes to integrate the green corridors. Okay, so this will be the artist's impression. But of course, this is still subject to the URA and NPAC planning. But the idea on the right side, you can see the pictures, right, the illustrations is what they are going to try to make this location look like next time. When the new building is up, then the Buona Vista node is up. We are expecting more vibrance and recreational activities in this location. Okay, what other developments nearby One North? Okay, will be the extension for Alexandra Hospital. Okay, so current Alexandra Hospital is there, but it's going to be bigger. It's going to be also easier connected through the Queensway area. Okay, having said that, we have more than one big hospital healthcare for our people in this location. So definitely a good thing, right? So you have to highlight that not just about officers going to be developed, not about recreational only, but even healthcare, right? is being taken care of. Okay, and okay, so these are the development that you can actually see now is ongoing. All right, and what about after that? Okay, let's say, so people like to understand that when they will buy a locations, right, they will want to see what they have now, which we have, what is ongoing now, which we have, and what is in the plan in future, which is very important because it's about the longevity of your investment. You buy something, you want to make sure that it will last as long as we can, right? So plans is important. Future plan is important. So draft master plan, right, have highlighted the more things to be done around this location. Okay, of course, Holland Village extension will be one of them. Okay, so our neighbor will be definitely new development will be there, will be helpful to us because it's just next door to One North. And then we have also a lot of there's a lot for policies okay, going towards enabling like innovation and growth in this area. So for nearby, of course, One North Science Park and National Universities, right, they will be complemented by one more extension, one North extension. Okay, it's called Dover Knowledge District. Okay, for people who do not, it's the first time you are hearing these words, right? Dover Knowledge District, right? Okay, please put into your memory bank because this is important to let them know that this site, okay, Dover Knowledge District, right, will be at the OITE site. Okay, that is in between NUS and One North. Okay, the OITE site, which is in this yellow color that are in the picture, if you see that. Okay, the MRT Buona Vista station is here, and then NUS is here. So this part, right, is actually an extension of One North. Okay, so needless to say, there will be more business part, there's more institution, there's more retail, all these things will go in. When you have this thing, you need to cater this thing again. So it's an extension. So it's going to tell you that you will not stop at what we have. Okay, you will be increase the number of people, knowledge, employee, all those things, right, will be increasing in future. Then this one, Ken already highlighted just now. Okay, so I'm just putting it in quickly to show you that these 3 stations, once up, right, the connectivities in this region will be definitely improved. So there's only good thing going to happen. Okay, other than that, of course, we can bring in outer ring like Pasir Panjang Linear Park. Okay, after can reach, right, you will reach Pasir Panjang already. So this is also important things to highlight, that we can have more options. Okay, if you want greenery, you want park, right, Pasir Panjang Linear Parks is in the plan. Okay, and also the rail corridor, which I have mentioned just now. So you all can go and find out more of rail corridor if you want to talk more about it. Okay, but definitely this new corridor is passing by One North area, and we will be benefiting from this. Okay, and again, nearby we have a big Queenstown, which is our first satellite town. All right, definitely there's a lot more plan in Queenstown that's coming up in this master plan 2019. So they're going to have more like community facilities, work and institution space, and all this thing in Queenstown. So we, again, nearby, where if there's more things, it will definitely overflow and help us as well. So it's good to know that this everything surrounding us, right, there is development, there's better things coming out. Okay. So this is in a summary to see that, you see, One North Eden, which is this spot in red color. Okay, we have like Holland V extension. I'm just going to quickly summarize it, right? Holland V extension. We have this Dawson Estate, which is in Queenstown area. We have Queensway. Okay, we have integrated underground ESS commercial entities. We have this Pasir Panjang Park. Okay, we have the Rochester Park that is coming up. So all these things surrounding us is upcoming in the master plan. So we have more things, so they do not need to worry after the TOP, after a few years staying there, what will happen to this area. Okay, it can only get better. Okay, so that is what I want to share for the location and the upcoming plans. Also, something to highlight to you that only just recently in November, okay, that this new tech pass for tech professionals is being approved. And what does it mean, right? Okay, this tech pass is they are going to encourage highly skilled technology professional in the field of e-commerce, artificial intelligence, cyber security. All these people are strong in this field, right, to come into Singapore. So it's no longer like normal employment pass or whatever. It will give you a new tech pass because you are good in this. Okay, so these people will be attracted to Singapore, okay, to start up their business here. Okay, and also encourage here to share their knowledge by being like a lecturer role, in the institutions. So my question to you is that when this new tech pass come in, right, will there be people taking opportunity to come into Singapore? Okay, most likely yes. Okay, there will be people who will apply for such tech pass, and where will they be attracted to stay in? Okay, I will say One North definitely will be top in the list that they will start out their business in this location, because the government are encouraging a lot of startup companies in this area, and they will have a lot of support, from other companies if they put their offices here. Okay, and if they want to be in the lecturing, the educational role, right, in Singapore, right, they will also be interested to come to One North because there's so many international schools, there's so many higher level learning institutions here. So they likely to be our increase in the demand. They will likely increase in the demand in this area because of their presence. Okay, so I'm sure this tech pass is going to have positive effect in our for One North. All right, just the little things if you want to know, right, they are also belongs to a higher income earners, because in order to renew their pass, right, the criteria is like at least 240,000 income per annum, okay, and their company, right, the startup company, right, must spend at least 100K, right, in business expenses. So all these things just tell you that, right, we will have better profile tenant in this area. Okay, so if you are talking to investors, right, to be honest, a lot of places can rent out okay, but we are talking about like One North area. Most of the time our tenant profile are higher level people, are better profile people. You have lesser nonsense to deal with rental. Okay, so okay, this is the project info which Ken has already highlighted just now. No? Oh, so will I go through? I can go through. Okay, sorry. Sorry. So what we are talking about this project is the name, of course, is One North Eden. Okay, and the site is 5,778.7 square meter. Gross floor area about 14,447 square meter. And development, we have we have a commercial first floor, and then the plan is 6 restaurants and retail commercial. There will be 2 residential blocks. Okay, one 13th floor and one 15th floor. It will be similar height to One North residences. All right, and we will have a basement parking. Okay, and then swimming pool, and there's facilities, gym facilities, all this. All right, 99-year leasehold. So don't worry about 99-year leasehold, because all the 4 projects, existing project here, right, are 99-year leasehold. A lot of people always tell me, hey, how? I say, it will be bad if they are a next door selling freehold, but we don't. Everybody are the same, 99 year. You want to be in One North, right? You have to accept that it's 99 year leasehold, but we are the newest. Okay, we're the youngest. Okay, and only 165 residential units. I wanted to highlight to you because 165 number of units is very limited addition to me. Because if you want to be own a brand new units, residential units in One North area, this is the only chance. Only 165 people will get it. Okay, so you have to tell your prospect, your customers, right, that don't think too much, because it's not like there's 1,006, it's 165. It's definitely easy to sell. If you next time want to resell, you want to rent it out, you have very little competitions. Very little. Okay, so when there's little competitions, means that you can usually ask for higher rental or higher selling price. Okay, and the product mix is very interesting. 1 plus study, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom. I kind of find this spread very good because you can target really anybody. people who want to buy for own stay, people who want to buy for own stay will go to 3 and 4 bedrooms, right? People who want to buy for investment can go 1 and 2. And we have enough and too much reasons, right, to support investment. We have good enough reason to support people who buy for own stay. So you have different story to tell different people, okay, that this place is will fulfill all your needs. I mean, if whether you are an investor or you are who want to buy for own stay. Okay, so this is the breakdowns of one-off Eden number types, unit types. Okay, and look at the number 1 plus study is only 24 units. Okay, so how difficult to rent out 24 units of 1 bedrooms? I already say that there's too many people, too many demand already. 24 is easy to rent out. Okay, and 2 bedroom, 2 plus study, we have a little bit more, which is helpful because it will give a flexibility to people who are wanted to own stay, because there's a lot of I mean the market trend has a lot of people moving out and stay their own. So you will be people who want a little more space. 2 bedrooms is actually a balanced unit to sell, not too expensive, but you know you get extra space. So we got quite a number of 2 plus study, okay, 48 units. So we can actually target this this size, this unit type. Okay, 3 bedroom and 4 bedroom, we have a good number of units as well, and the size is actually pretty good also. If you look at the size, right, it's not the kind of like really Mickey Mouse units or what. Okay, so look out for our next training. Hopefully by then we will have more information to show you the actual floor plan and everything, because we don't want to release anything that is not confirmed yet. Okay, so bear with us. All right, so this is one North Eden, and you can see we are in between 2 MRT stations, 1 Circle Line and 1 East-West Line. Okay, so for connectivity is super here. Okay, actually I walked myself as well that day. It's about 5 minutes to 1 North MRT station, and it was 6 to 7 minutes to the Vista. Okay, very easy to walk. Okay, so this is how easy 6 MRT station to Harbourfront, 3 stops to Jurong District, and just about 7 stops to CBD. Okay, so the connectivity, you don't drive, right, is also very easy. And you want to go shopping, right, 6 stops to Orchard. Okay, so before I end, right, just want to share with you the last point is that if you realize about the HDB market nowadays, right, it's getting more and more expensive. In fact, I know that HDB are recently a lot of COB and everything. Okay, and I look around this vicinity, right, the HDB here have hit an over 1 million mark already. So if to spend over 1 million just to get a HDB, right, to get a brand new condo projects in One North, don't seem to be expensive things to own. Okay, look at the transactions, 1.1 and above easily for, I mean, of course, it's 5 bedrooms now, but then again, it's like they are not new also. We are new, and the affordability is not difficult, because the people who actually buy these locations are willing to spend over 1 million for even the HDB flats. So I think it's definitely going to be very affordable for most people. So it's more whether you want to share this thing with your prospect or not. Because let me explain to you. I know that there's only 165 units, but rest assured that it's a very strong talking point to engage with your customers. If you start sharing about One North Edens to your clients, will be giving you more. Okay, today is just a preliminary. We only show you just the surface only, and I got so much thing to talk about already. So subsequent training, we will go into even greater details of all the knowledge that you need to share with your customer. There's a lot of things to share with customer, and that will be easy for you to engage, because if a location there's nothing to talk about, right, you only talk about like prices or those things, or just the 1 or 2 things, right, it doesn't engage them. But this location is so exciting because the past 13 years, not that people don't want to buy it's because there's nothing to buy there. There's really nothing to buy there. Okay, they have to buy resale. That's why my resale, right, is very strong one. The resale market, the prices there, right, has been super strong. So yeah, we will also go into more details on all these prices in locations in our subsequent training. Okay, so come to join us.